Donald Trump wanted an end to currency manipulation. He wanted the Chinese to stop stealing American intellectual property when American companies were in China. He wanted to stop the forced transfers of tech and a whole bunch of other things, which is just China cheating. And they said, no, we can't do that. And why? It's a communist party. So I think that during that first term, Donald Trump understood what that industrial policy was about, right? They're not in the global system to play fair. They're not in the global system because they believe in balance of powers. They believe in dominating the system. I think it's important for us to realize this. He does not trust Xi Jinping. He does not trust the Chinese Communist Party.
Well, I'm going to now read, this is the perfect moment to read the president's observation that you cataloged in your book through your interview with him. So this is what he said, and this is looking at that precise trade deal that you mentioned, right? He said, I think you have some very powerful forces in China. President Xi is a very smart and powerful man, but you have other forces that are strong. I saw it firsthand. He viewed my relationship with him and my position as president as very important. They were very embarrassed when they said this to us because this was like having a deal ready to be signed, and the deal was virtually ready to be signed, and then they withdrew it. And I believe that they had some additional forces in China that did not want to. I have no doubt in my mind, but that deal didn't happen. So this is incredibly interesting because there was this, agreement, verbal agreement from Xi, yet the deal was withdrawn, and then this sort of second highly watered down version of a deal came through.
Jan, I'm really glad you picked that out because I think it's a really important thing and really fascinating because it gives an insight into what Donald Trump not only thinks about Xi, but how Donald Trump is trying to position Xi. And look at where he is right now with the tariffs, and look at what he's talking about. I mean, the 100% tariffs. I mean, this is astonishing, right? So Donald Trump is actually fighting it, and he understands what it means. I'm certain that he understands what he's asking for is something that the Chinese Communist Party cannot do. And now, as opposed to the first term, I mean, Jan, as you describe and as others have talked about it, this regime is more fragile now than it was 8 years ago.